Well, at some point, we have all dreamed of coming up with a brilliant money-making idea, catching the attention of some big money investor who could turn it all into reality. For one college student, that dream came true.
University of North Texas student Jesse Stauffer sent an email pitch to none other than investor and Mavericks owner Mark Cuban. Cuban actually responded and has teamed up with Jesse now. Jesse Stauffer, Xpire co-founder and CEO. You can see him on your screen. Pleased to welcome him to our show. First, I have to know, Jesse, what did you think when Mark Cuban actually responded, and then not only responded, but agreed to go into a deal with you? It's pretty amazing.
You know, yeah, I was definitely very amazed. I actually remember sitting in my history class when I got his email, and I just kind of stood up and ran out and was really happy. And then we had a couple conversations more about, you know, ephemeral technology in general, and decided to start a company.
Well, Jesse, when you were involved in this project, I'm told you were working 18-hour days, which you can do when you're 20 years old. You know, it's not unusual to work that hard. But when did you get your schoolwork done?
Well, the good thing was I was actually on winter break when I started, you know, all the development work, so I was able to work all the way through the day and night.
So you didn't get a break, you just worked on that alone. Does it interfere with your schoolwork at all?
Not really. I mean, I've had some teachers who are pretty understanding and been kind of, you know, able to balance between the two, but it's going pretty well so far.
So give us some more insight and background on Cuban. Is he like his public persona, kind of outspoken and bombastic in certain respects? And also, can you tell us more about the deal you struck with him and how this will all sort of unfold?
Yeah. So working with Mark has been really great so far. He's been there since, you know, the very first day, so he's had a bunch of creative input and really helped along the way. And, I mean, he's always just an email or a cyber desk away. And as far as the product goes, you know, we're the easy way to shrink your digital footprint. So basically, you've been posting content to Facebook and Twitter and a bunch of other networks you may not even think about. And we're trying to create a way to prevent that content from coming back and haunting you in the future, whether it's for job employments or any other case.
By the way, that is a terrific idea. I was just talking to somebody about that. What happens? How do you wipe out some of this stuff if you're trying to get a job somewhere and your potential employer sees what's on Facebook? You can wipe out what you have put on your Facebook site, but can you wipe out what somebody else has put on about you?
You cannot, but you can post expiring tweets and Facebook posts. So basically, you know, you can just choose a timer, and once the timer is up, our system will go out and automatically delete your tweet or Facebook post, the comments, likes, all of that. So if someone comments on your post, you will be able to go back and take that away. But if they post it, they pretty much own it on their own end. So there's no way to get around that.
Can you just explain further? Because I know if, say, someone posts an embarrassing picture, you can pretty much delete that, right? Off of Facebook. It's pretty simple. So how does this make it more, what is the more complicated stuff you're trying to erase?
Well, at this point, we're erasing photos and text. So, you know, I mean, you're constantly sharing this stuff with your friends, and you're also sharing things such as what you like, where you go, maybe the music you listen to. So our goals going forward are being to kind of erase all of your stuff across the entire internet and to make it easier to manage your online presence. So we're eventually going to branch out to other media types.
Jesse Stauffer, a guy who will never in his life know what it's like to wash dishes at a restaurant, to wait on tables. You got it made, my friend. You're 20 years old. You're going to do well. Thank you for coming on. Xpire is the name of the company. He is the co-founder. Come back and see us again, Jesse, please.
All right, I will. Thank you very much for having me.
Appreciate you coming on.